So I'm sitting at the top of T&A, otherwise known as Laguna Ridge Trail, which, by the way, is now a no hiking trail. It's just bikes. Is it bikes downhill only? I don't know. I put that sign at the beginning of the video. I need to actually go back and look at that again. But Master J and I are out here on T&A, and we met up with Matt and Israel. Matt hasn't been over on this side in a number of years, and this is Israel's first time hitting T&A. What we really wanted to do was a breakdown. The T&A can be super intimidating for a lot of people who have never hit it before. It's a solid black trail all the way through, and it has kind of multiple personalities because there's a top section that's just single track, dusty, some little drops or hucks. You can roll all those things, some tight switchbacks. And then you enter an area I call Yellow Brick Road, when the mustard plants are in full bloom and everything is super yellow, which then leads you over to Choose Your Own Adventure, which will stop and break down. And after Choose Your Own Adventure comes all the tech and finally the chute out of T&A. So we're gonna break it down for you, demystify this trail. I'm a big believer that you can ride any single trail that you wanna ride because you don't have to ride the whole trail. So always use wisdom, hike and bike when you need to. Stay within your growing skill range. Let's do this. Let's hit T&A and I'll start to break it down. Matt is going to tow in Master Joseph here, and then I'll be following Israel in. We'll stop and break this down. All right, we got a flock of 4 here. Always fun to ride with new riders. All right, this first part is just dust and a bunch of switchbacks. So fun little things you could like hop off of, but just watch out for that dustiness. Go at the speed you're comfortable with. Listen for other riders coming up, maybe behind you. If you have to pull off, you can pull off. This is really dusty right now.
Yeah, you definitely get some braking bumps from riders on this trail for sure. Woo! Whoa, all good? I already saw a kick up of dust there. I think Matt, I hope Matt's okay.
A little bit too banana.
Rider down, so.
Matt's down already, okay. So I don't say, this is very steep right here. Let's see if Matt's okay. This is something I'm rolling, but you could huck that. Matt, are you good?
You could not have hit a better spot, because that was all sand, but you all right?
You all right, man?
Yeah, he boosted this and some of these narrow spots, you know.
All right, so looking up this, Matt boosted off of that huck. There's like 2 of them, and right now it's Joseph's helping him out. Look like are you hurt, Matt, or are you good?
Good.
Okay, fell into the whole dust there. You could see right now even where Israel is and Mr. Joseph, it's out, there's not a lot of room even on this single track.
I always keep enough distance behind, but I'm pretty sure I got all that.
And that's why we keep distance. This GoPro effect is so real. I hope you can all really see this. When we're coming down, it looks so much more flat, but this is actually pretty steep. 2 rolls that you can huck, and very easy with all this dust to wipe out.
You'll see so many different terrains on this trail.
Thankfully, my Spy Optic Foundation goggles are keeping me happy with their happy tech. This is a good time to say thank you, Deity, for keeping me styling and profiling as part of the Fresh Blood team. Check out Deity for some super sweet components. Now, y'all know I don't really consider myself a shredder, but I definitely want to give Israel a little bit of space because, you know, first time riders, I don't want to come up on them too close.
Go ahead and stop here, Matt. That part right there, I'll sometimes just pedal back up it. You can just book down that, but it's it's way dustier than I like to go full all out on that.
Nice work.
Yeah, you can blaze down that.
Looking back, that's that whole first part of T&A. I'd say we're a third of the way through T&A. There is a tight, steep chute coming up. It's down and to the right. It's steeper than those.
Yeah, it's good. Nothing you guys can't handle so far is all good.
So this part I usually call Yellow Brick Road because when it is in bloom, it's gorgeous. My other videos, you can see just how yellow this gets, and that's just really fun. This part is more mellow than the top part, except for a steep left or right hand chute that'll be coming up. This part's so deceiving on camera. It's steep. So, that's just my back tire literally sliding out there. And it's super fun, but just know what you're getting with that. Nice. Was that what I told you?
That was intense. As I'm braking, it's just dragging me along.
Right? That is fun. Let's look back on that. Look at that.
Spot where we'll stop, you'll see it.
Yeah, so now the terrain changes. More pebbly, still a little dusty, and it's going to lead you to the plateau for choose your own adventure. All right, now after that steep part, well, that steep, loose right-hand chute, which I call fast and furious, this part is just all like dust and pebbles and rocks everywhere. The terrain is changing. I don't have a name for this. If you have a good suggestive name for this that is not already being used on Strava, we're gonna do some make-em-ups here. Give me the suggestion down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you would call this part right now. I think I want to call it hemorrhoidal flare-up. Anyone down with that? Does that sound intimidating? This part's not really intimidating. It's just a flare-up of trail, and it leads you to choose your own adventure. We are looking on the bottom of Choose Your Own Adventure. Where Joseph is standing is just to the right of where Mark Hill from the segment hit that huck. In the middle here is the roll. Joe Yates on Cage MTB just did this roll. This roll bit me hard. Calling this thread the needle. They just removed some rocks on this to make it a little easier, but you can see going up this, it's all sandy. It's just beach going down. What you have to look for on the way down on your left is this rock here. Oh, here comes Matt. Nice. So choose your own adventure. Thread the needle, do the roll, do the huck. And like with anything, you don't even have to do any of those. Your fourth option is just to walk it. Be safe. Can't do it, just walk it. It's cool. Nice, Israel. Good job. All right, so it's gonna get tech after this. These things you just roll. You can roll that, and you can roll this. Big abrupt impact there on that other roll. Just gets gnarlier from here, so There's a tech section here. And we'll stop for this one. All right, I'm gonna walk down this section. This is quite a steep chute roller of sliding, pure sliding. Look at that control, nice. All right, I'm gonna roll down that and I'll stop right here. So I'm slipping going back up this thing. Oh, that got sketchy. That got dicey. Did you see that? Second part here is just a straight roll through. This part is so confusing to look at. You can see Matt and Israel are below the first roll. There's just this line to the left that can lead you into a beach out area where Israel is. And there's also this middle part here, and then it's just going to roll you into a chute that has a hard left at the end. Then you're just rolling down into a chute with a big catch but a lot of dust, and then that's going to hook right into a drop. It's hard because if you come in on a hot, you're like, where am I supposed to go?
Yeah.
For this. Nice. All right, let's do this. Thread the needle into the chute. And then there's a dip here, and then it leads to this drop here, which you can roll, people huck, and then down to the end. This is just a dusty, chattery chute. Woo! Dude, nice work. How fun is that? Was that fun?
Yeah, that was so much fun.
I think I picked the right on that.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk back up. I'm gonna go get a good shot of him hitting it. This is looking up. I'm out of breath. At that roll huck, Master J is gonna hit it. So that was T&A. I'm walking back down. What a great flock to go with. Master Joseph, Matt, and Israel. So great being able to ride with other people, tackle T&A. I hope this breakdown has helped you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the things that make my heart smile. Share it with a friend who needs this. Check out my merchandise in my store and all the goodies in the description below. Until next time, peace and love.
Say what you want, say what you will. I miss the ride.